Have you ever wondered why some people just seem to get money while others struggle? It's not about how much you earn. It's about how you think. At Money Logic, we're all about changing your financial mindset. We believe that understanding the psychology behind your spending and saving habits is the real key to building wealth. It's about making smarter, not harder. Financial decisions. We break down complex financial topics into simple, actionable stories that you can actually use in your everyday life. We cover everything from investing basics to clever saving hacks, all designed to help you think differently about your money. If you're ready to take control of your finances and want more stories just like this, make sure to subscribe to Money Logic. We drop new videos every single week to help you on your journey. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one. Have you ever felt like you're doing everything right with your money, but still not getting ahead? You save every penny. You cut back on lattes. You track every expense. You're following all the advice, but your bank account just sits there. It grows, but so slowly it feels like watching paint dry. What if I told you the reason you are not getting rich isn't because you are bad with money, but because you've been taught to think about money all wrong? We're all told the same story. Save, save, save. And don't get me wrong, saving is important. It's your safety net. It's the foundation, but a foundation is just the start. You can't live in it. The real path to financial freedom isn't about hoarding money. It's about putting your money to work. Think of it like this. If you have a handful of seeds, you could store them in a jar. They'd be safe, secure, and you'd always have those seeds. But what if you planted them instead? Some might not sprout, sure, but others would grow into plants that produce hundreds, even thousands more seeds. That's the difference between saving and investing. So, how do you start planting your seeds? It begins with a mental shift. Instead of seeing $1 as something to be spent or saved, see it as a potential employee. Every dollar you have can go out into the world and work for you, 24/7. This could be through investing in the stock market, starting a small side business, or even buying assets that generate income, like real estate. The goal is to create streams of income that don't rely on you trading your time for money. Your savings account is like having your money on a treadmill. It's getting some exercise, but it's not really going anywhere. Investing is like putting your money on a rocket ship. It's riskier, sure, but the potential for growth is astronomical. This isn't about becoming a Wall Street genius overnight. It starts small. Educate yourself. Read books. Listen to podcasts. Watch videos from trusted financial experts. Start by investing an amount you're comfortable with, even if it's just a few dollars a week into a simple index fund. The most important thing is to start building the habit. Over time, you'll learn, you'll gain confidence, and you'll see your money start to work for you in ways you never thought possible. Saving money won't make you rich, but thinking differently about money might, because wealth has never been about what you store. It's about what you grow. So, are you ready to start planting? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and if you found this helpful, make sure to subscribe for more content to help you build your future. Ever wonder what truly separates the rich from everyone else? It's not about pinching pennies or skipping your morning coffee. Forget everything you thought you knew about getting wealthy, because the real secret is so much simpler, yet so much more powerful. You see, wealth isn't about how much money you can save. That's just defense. Real wealth, the kind that gives you freedom and security, comes from building a machine that doesn't just hold money, but actively grows it for you, day and night, even while you sleep. And this machine isn't some complicated financial wizardry. It's built from a few simple, powerful habits that anyone can start today. So, what are the parts of this money-making machine? First, investing consistently. It doesn't have to be a huge amount. Think of it like planting a tree. You start with a small seed, and with regular watering, it grows into something massive over time. Whether it's stocks, real estate, or your own business, the key is consistency. Make it an unnegotiable part of your financial life. Second, constantly work on increasing your income. This isn't just about asking for a raise, although that helps. It's about finding new streams of income, a side hustle, a freelance gig, turning a hobby into a business. Each new stream adds another gear to your wealth machine, making it run faster and more efficiently. Third, and this is crucial, build valuable skills. Your ability to earn is directly tied to the value you can provide. So, learn a new language, master coding, become a better public speaker, or get certified in your field. The more skills you have, the more indispensable you become, and the more you can command in the marketplace. Your brain is your single greatest asset. Invest in Italiano. And finally, the most important gear in the machine. Own assets. Don't just rent out your time. A job is renting your time for money. An asset is something you own that puts money in your pocket. This could be a piece of real estate that generates rental income, a portfolio of dividend-paying stocks, or intellectual property like a book or a course. The goal is to shift from trading your hours for dollars to having your assets work for you. Now, here's where the magic really happens. Once you start building this machine, even if it starts slowly, something incredible occurs. The biggest force in the universe, time, switches sides. For most people, time is an enemy. The clock is always ticking. Bills are always due, and you're always racing against it. But when you build your wealth machine, time becomes your greatest ally. It's like rolling a small snowball down a hill. At first, it's tiny and moves slowly, but as it rolls, it picks up more snow, getting bigger and faster. That's the power of compounding. Your investments start to generate their own earnings, and those earnings generate even more earnings. It's an unstoppable force. Time stops working against you, and starts working for you. Building your wealth exponentially. So, stop just saving money. Start building your machine. Start today. Plant that first seed. Add that first gear. It might feel small, but you're setting in motion a process that will change your financial life forever. Thanks for watching. If this idea sparks something in you, hit that like button and subscribe for more insights on building your own wealth machine. See you in the next video. Have you ever worked your tail off, saved every penny you could, and then looked at your bank account, feeling like you're still stuck in the same place? It's a frustrating feeling, right? You're doing everything you're supposed to do. You're responsible, you're disciplined, you cut back on lattes, you skip the fancy dinners. And yet, financial freedom feels just as far away as it did last year. You start to wonder, what am I missing? Is there some secret I don't know? Here's the thing you might not have considered. You've been told a story that saving money is the path to wealth. Save your money, put it in the bank, and one day, you'll be secure. But what if that story isn't the whole truth? What if the biggest trap holding you back isn't about numbers or budgets? What if it's all in your head? The biggest trap isn't mathematical. It's psychological. Think about it. Saving feels safe, doesn't it? It feels comfortable, predictable. You put money in, the number goes up slowly, and it's always there. Investing, on the other hand, feels scary. The market goes up, the market goes down. There's risk involved, uncertainty. Our brains are hardwired to avoid that kind of risk. We crave safety and that fear. It's incredibly profitable, but not for you. It's profitable for the banks, who use your savings to make much higher returns for themselves. It's profitable for the financial system that thrives on people being too cautious to participate fully. It benefits everyone who profits when you stay exactly where you are, running on that financial treadmill. So what do? You do what you know. You work harder. You find new ways to cut costs. You save even more aggressively, watching that bank balance inch up. And still, nothing fundamentally changes. You're still worried about the future, still feeling like you're just one emergency away from disaster. This isn't because you're doing it wrong. It's because you were never playing the right game. The game of saving is designed for survival, not for growth. The game of building real wealth requires a different mindset, one that moves beyond fear and into strategy. It's time to stop just playing defense with your money and start playing offense. It's time to learn the rules of the game that the wealthy have been playing for generations. This doesn't mean being reckless. It means being educated. It means understanding risk instead of just being afraid of it. It means making your money work for you instead of just working for your money. So the next time you feel that fear of the unknown, Remember who that fear really serves. Are you ready to change the game? Thanks for watching. If this idea resonated with you, hit that like button and subscribe for more content that challenges the way you think about money. See you in the next video. Have you ever wondered why the gap between the rich and everyone else seems to get wider every single year? It's a question that keeps a lot of us up at night. We're told to save our money, clip coupons, and put a little bit aside from every paycheck. It sounds like solid advice, right? But what if I told you that the wealthiest people on the planet, people like Warren Buffett, Jeff Bezos, and Ray Dalio, do something completely different? Here's the secret that's been hiding in plain sight. The rich don't save money, they convert it. Think about it. What is cash, really? In today's world, with inflation constantly chipping away at its value, your savings account is like a melting ice cube. It might look like it's holding its own, but slowly, surely, its purchasing power is shrinking. You work hard for that money, only for it to lose its strength day by day. It's a losing game, and the wealthy know this. So, what do instead? They take their cash, that melting ice cube, and they convert it into assets. They transform it into things that don't just sit there, but actively grow. We're talking about stocks, where you own a piece of a successful company. We're talking about real estate, which can generate rental income and appreciate in value over time. We're talking about building or investing in businesses that create value and profits. These are assets that don't just beat inflation. They overnight, often by a huge margin. It's not just about financial assets, either. The same principle applies to personal growth. Wealthy individuals invest in themselves. They convert their time and money into high-value skills, powerful networks, and deep knowledge. A new skill, like coding, digital marketing, or public speaking, is an asset. It can increase your earning potential exponentially. That's a conversion. Building a network of smart, driven people. That's converting social effort into an asset of opportunity. This is the fundamental difference. One group is focused on saving on, holding on to what they have, and protecting it from loss. The other group is focused on converting on, turning their resources into engines of growth. While savers are trying to fill a leaky bucket, converters are building a pipeline that brings in more water. It's a proactive strategy, not a defensive one. So, the next time you get a paycheck, ask yourself, am I just going to save this, or am I going to convert it? It doesn't mean you need millions to start. You can buy a fractional share of a stock. You can take an online course to learn a new skill. You can start a small side hustle. The key is to shift your mindset from just saving to actively converting your money and time into things that will grow and work for you. That's how you stop playing defense and start playing offense with your financial future. Thanks for watching. If this idea clicked for you, hit that like button and subscribe for more insights on how to build real wealth. See you in the next video. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we need to talk about something that affects every single one of us, but most people don't fully understand. Your savings account. You've been told your whole life to save money, right? Put it in the bank, watch it grow, be responsible. But what if I told you that by doing exactly that, you're actually losing money? Let's break it down. The biggest enemy of your savings isn't a stock market crash or some risky venture. It's something much quieter, much more sinister. Inflation. Think of inflation like a tiny, invisible leak in your car tire. You don't notice it at first, but day by day, it slowly deflates, and one morning you wake up and your tire's flat. Your money works the same way. The $100 you save today, whoa, you won't be able to buy $100 worth of stuff next year. And the year after that, even less. The official inflation rate might be a few percent a year. But think about real-world costs. How much more are you paying for groceries, gas, or rent compared to just a few years ago? That's inflation in action. And it's eaten away at your hard-earned cash while it just sits there. No, you might be thinking, but my bank pays me interest. Let's be honest about that interest. Most big banks offer something like 0.01% on a standard savings account. That's not a typo. On $10,000, that's a whopping $1 a year. You'd probably spend more on a single cup of coffee. The interest your bank is paying you is you ain't even coming close to keeping up with the rate at which your money is losing its value. You're running on a treadmill, but the treadmill is moving backward faster than you can run forward. So, you're doing the responsible thing by saving, but your purchasing power is shrinking every single day. It feels like a trap, doesn't it? You work hard. You put money aside for the future, for your family, for your dreams, only to have its value secretly siphoned away. But here is the good news. You don't have to be a victim of this system. The key isn't to stop saving, but to start saving smarter. We need to shift our mindset from just saving money to making our money work for us. This means learning about investing, exploring assets that historically outpace inflation, and building a financial strategy that actually grows your wealth instead of just letting it decay. This might sound intimidating, but it's more accessible now than ever before. You don't need to be a Wall Street genius to get started. In our upcoming videos, we're going to dive deep into the practical steps you can take from simple investment options for beginners to strategies for building long-term wealth. We'll show you how to turn that leaky tire into a high-performance vehicle, driving you toward your financial goals. So, if you're tired of watching your savings slowly disappear and you're ready to take control of your financial future, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell. We're on this journey together. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. From the moment we're old enough to hold a dollar, we're told the same story. Be responsible. Save your money. It's presented as the smartest, safest path to wealth, a path built on discipline and self. But here's the uncomfortable truth. Saving money doesn't make you rich. It never did, and the people who told you to do it knew that. This isn't a new idea. It's a carefully crafted system. Think about it. When you put your money in a savings account, what happens? It just sits there, right? Wrong. The bank doesn't just hold your money in a vault. They take your hard-earned savings and lend it out to other people for mortgages, car loans, business loans. At a much higher interest rate, they make money off of your money, while you earn a tiny, almost insulting percentage in interest. Then there's inflation. The silent wealth killer. Every year, the prices of everything go up. Your gas, your groceries, your rent. If your savings are earning 1% interest, but inflation is running at 3%, you're not saving. You're losing 2% of your purchasing power every single year. Your money is literally becoming less valuable just by sitting there. The safe option is actually a guaranteed loss. So, the advice to save money really means let the value of your money slowly evaporate while banks profit from it. So what's the alternative? How do the truly wealthy build their fortunes? They don't hoard cash. They make their money work for them. They invest. They turn their money into assets, things that generate more money. This could be stocks in growing companies, real estate that provides rental income, or starting their own businesses. Instead of letting their money sleep in a bank, they put it to work in the economy. They understand that money is a tool, not a treasure to be buried. The shift in mindset is crucial. Stop thinking like a saver and start thinking like an investor. Saving is for short-term goals, and emergencies a safety net. But for long-term wealth creation, you need to grow your money, not just store it. This doesn't mean you need to be a Wall Street genius. You can start small. Learn about low-cost index funds, explore real estate, or even invest in your own skills to increase your earning potential. The key is to get your money moving and working for you. The old lie was comfortable. It felt safe. But the truth is, real financial security comes from growth, not stagnation. It's time to unlearn the lie we were all taught and start building real wealth. It's not about being reckless. It is about being smart and making your money work as hard for you as you worked for it. Thanks for watching. If this video opened your eyes, hit that like button and subscribe for more truths about money. See you in the next one.